Alright, it's time for another poetical read. You do remember what that is, because, yeah, it's been a long time since I did one. I did that Poetical Vision just a long time ago as well, actually. But anyway, I'm getting back. I've been meaning to do one, and I finally found the poems I want to read this time. So I'll explain this. I'll explain them to you. First we have a poem. They're like a paired poem. They're paired together. One's called Frost. I wrote it. I was reading some Robert Frost poetry in the library one day, and somehow I don't even remember what poem it was, but somehow it inspired me to write a poem myself. It's not really about anything. It just gave me, I don't know, I had an idea, you know, kind of wrote it out. Not all my poems are really about something. They just, you know, it's kind of about a unnamed character going through something, you know, sometimes. And his poem kind of inspired me to write this, so I just sat down and wrote it. And I wrote that months ago. I wrote it probably in March, maybe? Yeah, probably March, somewhere in March. And it was always missing something, because there's this line where it talks about, it's about a girl, and there's this line where it talks about this guy. There's like two lines where it talks about a guy. And I've always wanted to talk more about the male character in this little story. But the poem was good how it was. It didn't need to be extended any longer, and I couldn't figure out, you know, it felt incomplete. So finally the other day, I got hit with inspiration, and I know this is kind of weird, but I wrote mirroring, a poem that mirrors it, you know, almost, it's just like almost completely opposite of it, talking about the male character, and it's how they each complement each other. It's kind of like, I don't know, I'll just read them to you. It's like how together they become perfect. Like two people match perfect. One's called Frost and one's called Flame. Yep. Here's Frost. She lost herself in that day, always watching, never seeing. The death that brings dark peace looms around her neck. A shout, a laugh, a cry, a desperation voiced so valiantly it could only be quenched. Reaching for her is a sure fate, but the price is nothing for her one. His strength is follied, hers is steady. His eyes are sharp, she loses aim. They carry one another through the flame. And here's the male side of it, called Flame. He found himself in the night, never breaking, always fighting. A life returning his heart to action washed his mind. A want, a need, a drive, a mystery spoken so darkly only he could see. Reaching for him is a sure fate, but the price is nothing for his one. Her voice is absent, his is loud. Her steps are mapped, his are lost. They carry one another through the frost. Yeah, I really like how they go together. They're basically, each line is almost basically opposite. Hers, Frost, talks about the day, and his talks about the night. There's a little, I don't know, just take it as you like. I really like them. They go good together. They're a good pair. That's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be about a pair of two people who go perfectly together. Hope you guys like. Tell me what you think.